मेरी जान फराह, क्या हाल है तुम्हारे? कितना तड़पाया, कितना इंतजार कराया। सच पूछो फराह, मैं तो इतनी परेशान हो गई थी। आई वाज सो वरिड। मैंने कहा गायब हुई हुई है, FBI वाले, CIA वाले रेड करते फिर रहे हैं, नाम भी शाह है। हाय कहीं उन्होंने अरेस्ट कर लिया, टेररिस्ट समझ लिया तो मैं बेचारी क्या करूंगी। फिर मैंने उनको फ़ोन किया, तुम्हारी तस्वीर भिजवाई, तो उन्होंने कहा कि हम आपकी मदद करेंगे उसको ढूंढने में। हाय मेरी जान, उन्होंने मदद की, जाकर उनसे मिल लेना जरा। थैंक यू बोलने के लिए।
मिल लिया ऑलरेडी?
हाय हाउ लवली डार्लिंग, इट्स सो गुड टू सी यू।
So good to see
कहाँ
you
थी
too.
इतने अरसे से?
Well, I've been resting.
Who are you with these days? Or who is with you, darling? Huh?
Nobody.
Nobody?
No.
How boring, Farah. Come
No,
on.
I think being with someone is very boring.
Then how do you maintain that lovely figure of yours?
You know, if you meet somebody seriously, and then you know that there's somebody there, you just get bored and then you don't want to do anything. I look after myself because, you know, I'm always in this excitement that maybe I'll find someone nice.
But
I'm always in a search.
I think both of us will tonight be disagreeing on many things.
Oh,
on many
why?
things. What I find boring is looking after one's own self. You should have somebody else looking after you, Farah.
No,
You need to spend more time with me, darling, with Auntie Nazi. बल्कि नहीं, you know, you have to call me बाजी. मुझे बाजी बोलो. मैं तुम्हारी बाजी हूँ.
Okay, fine.
प्यार से बोलो, मुझे बाजी बोलो.
Baji, my darling.
Baji, my darling, and my lovely Farah. But sweetie, I guess it's just my complexes. I don't know. I think I'm just going through a midlife crisis. Acha, by the way, I heard a very strange rumor about you.
What?
I heard you'd gotten married.
No.
हाय शुक्र है, मैंने कहा फरा मुझे ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि शादी करे मुझे ना बुलाए.
You actually think I got married?
I don't think that you got married, darling. How and why would I think that? Some stupid, strange creeps, you know how these men are. They love to talk. They have nothing better to do but talk about women like us. आके मुझे कहने लगे कि फरा ने शादी कर ली. मैंने कहा ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि फरा शादी करे और अपनी बाजी नाजी को ना बुलाए.
No, it's a very common thing, you know, when you sort of are not very visible, and you know, because मुझे कहते हैं underground चली गई. मैंने कहा I don't understand the term underground. So you know, they think, oh, either she's left the country or she's gotten married. People think that, you know, once you're married, you don't work. I have all my friends, you know, who are married and working. It's effort, and you know, they're handling both things very well.
Absolutely, and I think आजकल का जो दौर है फरा, उसमें तो you know you need to juggle between the two.
And why would I get married and not work?
I know, sweetie. I mean, I'm working all the time. और जब मैं और कुछ नहीं कर रही होती ना, तो मैं अपना घर renovate कर रही होती हूँ. देखो, I got these 2 lovely candles, pink.
It's beautiful.
है ना? I love wax candles, Jani. Why do all the good ones get taken so soon?
I don't know whom you're talking about. So
I'm talking about men. I'm just talking about men. Why is it कि जो अच्छे वाले होते हैं उनकी जल्दी जल्दी शादियाँ हो जाती हैं और जो अच्छे वाले नहीं होते वो जो होते हैं वो
नहीं, let me correct you. जो अच्छे वाले नहीं होते हैं उनकी शादियाँ हो जाती हैं, ठीक है, जल्दी. और जो अच्छे वाले होते हैं वो अक्लमंद होते हैं, वो इतनी जल्दी शादी नहीं करते. They take their time. And और फिर वो जो अच्छे वाले लेट शादी करते हैं ना, फिर वो जल्दी छोड़ भी देते हैं क्योंकि वो अक्लमंद होते हैं. सो आई थिंक those guys are अच्छे वाले, and the बुरे वाले are the ones who get married and believe that they're not married.
I guess you're right, Farah. But coming back to the journey, your life, your journey, mashallah, you know, and I mean, at least मैं तो अपने सब दोस्तों को कहती हूँ, and I keep listening from hearing this from a lot of people also, that you know, as an actor, as a performer, your talent, your personality, the person that you are really, your energy, your life really comes through. And to have that kind of exuberance and to have that kind of charm and to have that kind of energy, you must be experiencing so much every minute of your life. I'd like you to share those experiences with Baji without any inhibitions.
No, you're right. You know why? Because I have never made an effort, seriously. And you know, it's a very cliched thing कि वो पता नहीं कैसे हो जाता है. You know, I've never made an effort, but I just feel, you know, with age, I have experienced that I'm very observant, and I observe things which are जो ज़रूरी भी नहीं होती कि I mean, I'll think about things जो लोग सोचेंगे भी नहीं, उसके ऊपर एक नज़र भी नहीं डालेंगे. And I think every actor should be like that. You should be a very passionate, deep person. And I am, you know, somewhat that sort. But I'm very private as well. I like to keep, you know, I don't like coming out or being very, you know, loud about what I'm feeling, or this is what I'm going through and this is what's happening. I just like to assess it myself, keep studying myself, and that really helps in your work also.
Are you sensitive then, Farah? Do you think you're oversensitive, sensitive, or insensitive?
I'll tell you something very strange about myself, which I realized myself also. मुझे पहले लोग कहते थे. It's black or white. I can be extremely sensitive to the point of no return, and then I can be insensitive to the point of no return.
I know, Jani, but I'm extremely sensitive, and it's just because I'm sensitive, darling. All these men, they keep leaving their footprints on my heart and their fingerprints all over my body. If I was to hire Scotland Yard and get my thumbprints from my body only traced, I mean, I could file cases against so many of these people.
I would like to print my heel on their faces.
Henna?
How dare
Jani,
they do this to you?
That's the spirit. That's the spirit I want.
How dare they do this to
Henna?
you? Next time, Baji, you know what your problem is? You don't tell me things. You should come and tell me. I should be your,
I know,
bodyguard.
But you have, and that's what I find so amazing and inspiring and really, I mean, wonderful about you, is the fact that you come across as such a strong person, Farah. Even in the characters you portray on screen, even the persona that you have, your inner self, your personality, it sort of reflects such strength. Where do you get your strength from, darling?
Nobody, actually. If I say, my strength is my family, or my strength is my mother, or I love her, but I think it's just being in this this work or any work, meeting people, going through rough patches, good and bad, it tends to make you stronger. And there's one more thing that I want to clarify. I do come across as a strong person, and I do want to, give that vibe too, because I like to, make my friends or people around me feel that, I'm strong and I'm there for you. But at times it's mostly a facade. I think it's a reaction, it's a defense mechanism, I'm weird. I mean, अगर बहुत ही कोई shocking news होगी, I'll end up laughing. And सब मुझे कहते हैं कि तुम्हारा problem क्या है? But it's not that I find the thing funny, it's I get defensive very soon. So I think जो defensive होते हैं लोग, वही होते हैं जो बहुत sensitive होते हैं. They can guard themselves.
मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई, Farah. It was so lovely having you over.
It was lovely being here. Thank
really,
you so much for having us.
Really, it was so lovely. I connected so much with you. We must meet more often.
We should.
Farah, we should really.
We should.